going to be cooking a cultural dish called Yum Dang Kwa, which means Thai cucumber salad. And I'm going to make it in front of your eyes without pretending or anything. So first you need, for an average family of 4, you need 2 cucumbers, 1 small tomato, a small handful of cilantro, 1 small red onion, 3 limes, 3 lime juice, the juice of 3 limes, and you need salt and sugar. So first you have to peel your cucumbers and leave some green so it looks cool after it's cut. And then you cut your cucumber in half and cut it long ways down the middle of each half. Make sure it's perfectly cut down the middle, because that is like almost the most important part of the cucumber. And so then you cut it like a half of a circle, about 3 millimeters thick. And then you pour all of your cucumbers that you made in the bowl.
Cool.
After you do that, then you put your tomatoes in. So you clean up your tomato by cutting off the stem and cut it about 4 times, at least 4 millimeters to 5 millimeters thick. And you pile up your circles, and then you cut them in half to make a half circle like the cucumber. And then you chop the tomatoes into smaller pieces like this. And then you add the tomatoes into the bowl with the cucumbers. Next, you have to add your red onions, which actually look purple. And you cut your onion in half and peel off the outer layer. Also, after you've peeled off the outer layer, cut your onions as thin as possible. And then chop. After you cut the onions as thin as possible, you pile them up and chop them about 4 or 5 times to make them into smaller pieces and add to the bowl. After you've done the onions, it will look like so. Cucumbers, tomatoes, and onions. Then I've squeezed all of the limes into juice, which you need 3 lemons for the average family of 4. And you will actually have to add salt and sugar to the sauce. It's kind of like the sauce. So when you've done the sauce, add a sugar to taste and salt to taste, which means to sprinkle even. Then pour your lemon, salt, and sugar lime, salt, and sugar into the bowl. Make sure you evenly spread it out. So almost all of the cucumbers, which are the star, the tomatoes, and onions get it. 31 people, so it's going to be like a huge handful. Sprinkle it all over evenly so it looks like so. I'm going to save the lettuce for last, and especially for one reason. Then you mix all of the ingredients in here. And Miss Lay, do we have a plate that I can use? To some people, it might not look appealing, but when you taste it, it tastes really good. It is like in some restaurants, like Thai, Japanese, and all of that kind of people. You will see the cucumbers with vinegar, which makes the cucumbers taste sweet. This is very close to that, but instead we use multiple things to make it our kind of cultural dish. And then we need one lettuce. We need a little. You tear out the lettuce around it, make it around like a kind of like a circle, square, rectangle, however you want to call it. And then it might not look appealing, but it is. Then you grab a spoonful and you put it on top of the lettuce because the lettuce is called a garnish, which is like for looks. And that's what it looks like when